Yo, guys, how is it going? It is I, Poppy Wolf, the, you know, sorry, this episode still cracks me up. The spirit guide yokai with a sadistic sense of humor and a little taste for masochism. Poppy Wolf. I'm here to bring you back another episode of Girlfriend. And oh my, was this episode cute? This episode was nice. This episode really put nothing really special about this episode, but there are little fun tidbits that I want to dissect from it. And that's the idea of offering enough in a relationship. And I think what I gotta say about this episode is I think it does somewhat use actual everyday problems, or just in the general general problems that most polyamorous couples or thruples, I'm just gonna call them polyamorous. The word thruple just pisses me off. I don't know why. But most couples like this are no couples is two people. Most relationships that involve more than two people is just the idea of offering enough for your partner, or the primary partner, I would say. And it seems like that is a very big insecurity for Saki. She is going through the idea of like, what do I offer in this relationship? Because Nagisa cooks, cleans, takes care of, and everything. Very much Naya does this exact same thing. Then what do I offer in the situation? What do I, other than just getting a free ride and having two amazing people cook, clean, and offer, companionship? And it's just so fun to see Saki-chan just doing everything in her power to like be focused, only to like be unfocused by it. And I think that is a very highly understandable insecurity, which is the idea of like, you know what, sometimes you just, you know what I mean, you just don't, like, you're a different person. I'm not saying that everyone has to offer something in a relationship, but I am saying that it is nice to, be thoughtful for the people that you love and at least give back just a tad bit. And when she tries to use everything but fails at everything and thinks, giving my body should be the very least of what I do for it. Naya is very reserved, not very reserved. He's very adamant in the idea that like, I don't want this because it's not fair to any of you girls. If I go after one of you, I should go after both of you. Like, it's only fair that we have this discussion, this idea of it. And we've seen this in many different programs before. We've seen this in American Horror Story when hold on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry, I had a sneeze, and I didn't want to, sneeze on my mic. But yeah, there's a lot of media that that involves these polyamorous, or these these polyamorous partnerships, and just not the hate of them, or not the complexity of them, but just the general not absurdity. What's the word I'm looking for? The problems that come with it. And it's in most relationships that are, I don't want to say normal, but it seems like a very demeaning word to like polyamorous relationships, but for every relationship that is just primarily two people, it is always 50-50. And with this relationship aspect, it's very hard to do much when it seems like, especially to Saki's eyes, that it's 50-50 for Naoya and Nagisa, but for her it's very much like nothing. She offers nothing in the relationship, and it's unfair to attack Saki. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, well, he should just leave Saki. Like, what does this chick even do for him other than just cause havoc and get mad at him for being himself at times? And I think that's unfair to blame Saki. I think there's a lot of good qualities she does offer to the entirety. One is her understanding of the whole situation and allowing the situation to be to exist is already enough. I feel like it should already be enough. She's literally sharing her boyfriend with a stranger. I think that alone should be that should be enough. And then the insecurity of her own body, and I think that's unfair. That's not an unfair thing to be mad about, but it is a very demeaning thing. From my own experiences of life, I've known girls who have been very self-conscious about certain things that they're not, that other girls may have, or other girls may have, or things like that. And it does get to them. It does make them think like a certain type of way, like, you know what, like that's kind of like a thing that like makes me feel subconscious. It's like these things like about my body that I can't physically control, such as the size of boobs, butt, thighs. Like working out, I can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only so much you can do. But dude, honestly, man, this is just a fun episode. It was funny. It's not like a lot much. It just offers like little tidbits that are really fun to like think about, and especially when you implement them in a relationship that involves more than two people. You are seeing these. You're seeing. I would like to believe are real issues that couples that relationships that involve more than two people often go through, which is this: who offers the most, who offers the least, and is there a chance that these people will, progress while I regress in this relationship? An interesting thing to talk about. Something that I don't really see very much happening in this anime, which is him picking one girl or the other. I feel like both of them are going to very much equivalent in the amount of love that they get from Naya, especially since it is his own selfish request to, which I think is very. I would say it's selfish and unselfish at the same time, that he wants to keep both of them. He doesn't want to keep both of them for himself. He wants to be able to give them everything, and if that includes giving himself to both of them, and so be it. Naya is honestly a stand-up guy. I think he's very wholesome. I think this whole anime is wholesome, honestly. I don't think it's anything bad about it. This episode, again, there wasn't really like a lot to talk about. It was just a fun episode, and then it was just cute to see the how Saki realizes that she kind of doesn't offer too much in the relationship, but that itself, acknowledging that you don't do a lot, you should also acknowledge the things that you are okay in putting up with. And I think that would really help them in their relationship, is having the actual conversation of, do you feel like I don't offer a lot? I mean, even if you don't offer anything, if the other person doesn't have that any resentment towards it, then is it really that bad if you think about it? I don't know. Just food for thoughts here, guys. This is gonna be it. It is your boy, the sadistic spirit guide Yokai, saying peace out, peace and love. Poppy Wolf is gone.